So real quick, right? Because I still gotta get my little bit of rest before I go to work later tonight. But firstly, what's good, Goon Squad? It's your boy TGU. No background music, no fancy intro for today. I'm just gonna go ahead and get right to the juicy shit because this right here is gonna be the evisceration of the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, if you watch basketball, right, and this is for anybody. This is not just for my Goon Squad. This is for anybody who happens to view this video. If you watch basketball and have followed the NBA season this season, you know, you know just how extremely poor the Los Angeles Lakers were this entire season. And the biggest narrative that people are trying to spin is that, oh, they were injured. They were injured. they were injured. Yeah, that's what you want to say. That's your point. That's your calling card. You want to talk about how they were injured. Okay, let's talk about how injuries work. So, Kevin Durant missed a good string of games with a leg injury. We don't want that happening for KD because he just got back from a leg injury. So let's be, all that. So he comes back. Kyrie Irving, and this is the Nets, by the way. This is the Brooklyn Nets. I want to make this clear for anybody who doesn't watch basketball and can maybe go research this themselves if they're interested. But Kyrie Irving, another star player on that team, he missed a great portion of the season off of a New York mandate where he couldn't play home games. You see where I'm going with this? Along with other injuries that these guys sustained and they had to sit out for. The James Harden drama, acquiring a player who can't even play still, acquiring new pieces that they have to incorporate in their lineup. And you know where the Nets are? They're 8th in the East. That's another team that was projected to win it all this season in the preseason. You know what? I want to bring up the preseason real quick. In the preseason, every narrative goblin in the media, every fan of the Lakers, after they acquired Russell Westbrook, they were up in arms like, "Oh my God, it's gonna go crazy. We're gonna go ahead and just steamroll and cruise right to a championship." Oh man, how wrong all of you were. How wrong you were. The Cinderella dream. They try to sell you a dream with the Russell Westbrook. It was savory. It was tasty. It was looking like a juicy steak. And you was like, damn, I need that right now. I need that. And then, lo and behold, months later, we're here. Where we are now. With the Los Angeles Lakers not even making the play-in tournament. The play-in tournament. A tournament that was created for lower seeds to have something to fight for at the end of the season so they can maybe potentially make the playoffs at the end of the season. And they couldn't even make that. A team projected to win it all, to win a championship, couldn't even make the play-in. And fans and media clowns, they want to blame it all on injuries. Oh, if they were healthy, they would have definitely been like a top 3 seed. Oh, even when the big three played together, and even when they were healthy enough to all be on the court and play at their best, they showed no sign of dominance to even get that idea in your head that they would have steamrolled anyone. They struggled against bottom-feeding teams. They struggled against teams that had actual playoff aspirations. They struggled / got blown out by teams that had championship caliber rosters. The Suns played with them. They played with them. They laughed and joked around as they eliminated the play-in hopes for the Lakers. Just snuffed it out like an ember in a weak fire pit. Snuffed it out. It was done. It was over. I want to drop a little bit of knowledge for y'all real quick, right? I'm gonna drop a little bit of knowledge for y'all real quick. Because I didn't come to this evisceration video with no fucking facts, by the way. So I'm gonna drop this for you right quick. Boom. Russell Westbrook had played in 78 games this season. In an 82 game season. There's 82 total games in the season, and he's played all of them but one. The Lakers have played 79 games as a team. He's missed one game. You can't even blame that. When injuries. If anything, if the only injury I want to hear about is LeBron. Because without LeBron, they are actually helpless. Even when AD plays, guess what? He is not commanding the ball. He is not being that beast, that monster that people want to paint him out to be. He's supposed to be a top 75 player? Anthony Davis? An all-time top 75 list player. Future Hall of Famer, apparently, okay? Yeah, all that, right? He don't got no dog in him. He's soft like Charmin. This dude gets hurt by the fucking breeze. By somebody blowing on his face. He's injured. He's down for the count. He can't go no more. But when other teams have injuries to their star players, oh, it's okay. They're still at the top though. But we need these guys. We need them to have a chance. You need them to have a chance, but you're a favorite to win a championship, but you need them. You need them dearly to have a shot to even make the playoffs. Make it make sense. Make it make sense for me, man. There's another tidbit for you. Anthony Davis has played in just under half of the games this season. Just under half of it. I think he's played from anywhere from 36 to 38 games this season and missed almost all of the rest of the season. By the way, Anthony Davis has missed 60 plus games in the last 2 seasons. Let that sink in. Is that really a piece you want to keep having hope in? Anthony Davis? Anthony soft like Charmin Davis? He's literally injured more often than he's playing the game. Let that sink in for you. And when he's playing the game, just how dominant is he for you? Just how dominant is he for you? Oh, and I'm coming like this. Y'all probably like, TG, why you so mad, man? Why you so... I'm just keeping that same energy. I'm keeping that same energy that I had from the preseason. When everybody count out the Warriors, when they count out this team, when they count out that team. Literally, no one has talked about the Bucks, the Celtics, the Heat, the Memphis Grizzlies, all these teams that are going fucking crazy for the last couple months in the fucking NBA, and they ain't talking about them. It's talking about a hapless, beat down, trash Los Angeles Lakers team that is now out of the play-in. And even when they're out of any sort of playoff contention, they still getting all the media coverage. Make it make sense. These niggas suck. LeBron is the only consistent threat on that team. Russ has struggled all season. Anthony Davis can't even stay healthy enough to even look dominant. To even give it off the facade, the fucking face of dominance. He can't even stay healthy enough to even make you believe in a second that he won't dominate the game. He ain't come back to even have that energy. He comes back like he's on some regular shit. Yeah, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm just here. What the fuck? You're supposed to be the first option. You letting the 37-year-old, year 19 LeBron James be the first option for the Los Angeles Lakers, where you should be the young guy coming up, commanding the ball, being that guy for the team. But you the one letting an old nigga carry you. That is not how that's supposed to go. I would say they need to blow that shit up, but they can't even do that because they have no draft picks to move anything. They got no cap space to sign anybody meaningful. They're stuck. They gotta bring the same niggas back, maybe get rid of some random niggas they don't play, and try to do something in the offseason. That's literally it. I don't want to hear about injuries. Injuries are a part of the game. Every team in the NBA has had a star player this season that has been injured or or just a group of players that have been big pieces for them get injured and they've had to go games without them. They've had to go long stretches without them. The Clippers, oh my God. I'm so glad it's about the Clippers. I'm so glad I just saw about the Clippers. The Clippers are what? They're like 7. No, they're the 8th seed. They're the 8th seed. The Clippers, the Los Angeles Clippers are the 8th seed in the West. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just thought about it. The Los Angeles Clippers are the 8th seed in the West. And the Los Angeles Lakers with Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, and LeBron fucking James are the 11th seed in the West. Bro. They are 17 games below 500. That is no longer injuries. That is no longer injuries. That's when you write it up to our team was just not good. We were just not a good team. We may have had good players on this team, but we were not a good team. We didn't show enough effort. We didn't want it bad enough. There's something. You got to go deep inside for that one. It was something. Because no shot, a team with this many Hall of Fame talents goes, what was it, 31 of 49 on the season? 48 on the season? 79 games. 17 games below 500. And this is a team that was supposed to win it all. Projected at the beginning of the season. By the way, which was only I give it 5 months ago. 5 months ago, maybe. Disgrace. Travesty. Just absolutely absurd to believe that this was a take. And to this day, I still, bro, when I heard they were getting Buddy Hield, I was like, oh shit. That's dangerous. But when it turned to they're getting Russell Westbrook, at first I was like, oh shit. But then I thought about it, I'm like, wait. How does that work with LeBron? Russ is a pretty ball-dominant guy, so he can control who he's, facilitating. So he likes to facilitate, he likes to drive, he likes to, create all that, energy and whatnot and grab all that attention. How's that going to work with LeBron? Because LeBron also does that kind of same thing, but he does it obviously way, way better than Russ. But yeah. Where was I at? So, how is that working? If anything, they should... Why was the front office so sold on this dream that Russell Westbrook was going to be the guy? Was going to be the guy for them? I just don't understand it. Now, of course, you could never have seen that Russ would have such a terrible season. He had a terrible, terrible first half to the season. Awful. God awful. But it's not all Russ's fault. In fact, it comes down the entire line. From LeBron, Russ, AD, Frank Vogel, the coaching staff in general, the management, the role players, everyone. No one showed a lick of true effort. Quick to give up, no defense, not getting back, celebrating too goddamn much when they make simple ass dunks and buckets. Just nothing. And sometimes we can't help injuries, and that's fine. But goddamn, it actually pains me to see LeBron have to pay for this.
But I mean, he had a hand in bringing Russ in, so I guess he has to lie in the bed that he made. He has to lie in that bed. It's what he has to do. So he has to take this one on the chin and come back stronger next season. But LeBron, I want to end it on this one, right? On LeBron, right? I want to just pull up this tweet. I decided to keep that same energy. Today I had time. So I wanted to go ahead and just destroy the Lakers real quick. I hope y'all enjoy, man. Hey, listen, I don't care about what y'all do to this video. Like it up, whatever the case may be, cool, whatever. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's making the playoffs, though. Hope y'all teams do good. I'm sure it's going to be one hell of a playoffs, even without the Lakers. Maybe even more so without the Lakers, because they probably would have stunk up the place knowing the way they was playing all season. But yeah, it's been your boy TGU, and I'm signing out.